Welcome back to the next exciting episode of the Dope Swag Money League Online Dynasty. Make sure to check us out on Reddit. In this episode, we are going to peek back at what I believe was week 4. I was on a bye, so we're going to look at some games as Michigan State took down Arizona, TCU surprised Baylor, and Pitt was outlasted by Mississippi State 66-56. Check out that score. Washington State outlasted North Carolina in a close contest. We beat the Tar Heels the last time we played by a similar score, and BYU crushed Oklahoma State. Kind of worried about it because TCU is who we play today, a top 10 team. We're sitting just inside the top 25 as we take a peek at the standings. As you might remember, all user teams are within the independent conference. We are playing a round-robin gauntlet style. We're just trying to crush and kill each other. We're all playing against each other at some point. A lot of user matchups to kind of sort things out, and then we'll see how we do it in the next season. But a fun and bloody battle going on here in year 1 of the Dynasty. So far, Penn State hanging on near the top, but a lot of big games left to play. And in the conference, we've got the top Heisman Trophy candidate at the point, Taysom Hill, the quarterback from BYU, leading the pack. No one else in the top 5 amongst any of the user teams, but a nice showing there. So on to today's matchup. This is a crazy one, folks. You do not want to tune away. You're going to watch this one all the way to the end because we've got a little bit of extra football coming to you at the final, if you know what I'm saying. So stick around for that. Penn State, though, getting the opening kickoff, driving down the field, running the ball a little bit with Akeel Lynch. Passing it is Hackenberg to Kyle Carter, the tight end. And then later on, Hackenberg throws it to TCU. Oh, man, if you've watched my Texas Dynasty videos, you know that I have a hard time not throwing a pick on the first or second drive. I'll get it down to about the 20 or 30, and then I start throwing interceptions. Hackenberg carrying that tradition forward as TCU on the offensive side, running the ball up the gut. A new look that I've got to get used to here. North Carolina did a little bit of that read option, but this time we're up in the face of the quarterback. Penn State forcing the fumble. Zach Allen is sacked, and later he throws an interception. It's Lucas. Mr. Lucas with the pick in the flat. That's a nice turnover to swing things around after Hackenberg threw his pick. Back on the ground is Lynch, carrying it, picking up the first down. A little play action later for Hackenberg, chucking it down to Mr. Kyle Carter, his favorite target, the tight end. And then a few plays later, finding him one more time for the score. Penn State up 7-0 as we get close to the end of the first quarter. TCU held on the next drive, but then they start to figure something out as they try to scramble around in that one. Could have been intercepted, and it probably should have been. Later on, it's 4th and 6 here in the second quarter. Look at the line drive punt. Oh, and look at Lucas, who just got the interception, jumping up. He wanted the punt return, and he's getting some yards. Look at this guy go. He's trying to find himself a playing spot. But in the meantime, it's Mr. Chris Godwin hauling in the 21-yard touchdown reception as Hackenberg connects for the second time. For 6 on the day. It's 14-0 early on, but early on is the key word. There's still a lot of football left to play as Zach Allen is rumbling and bumbling. He's taking it down the sideline. Penn State runs him down, though. Sets up a 1st and 10, a little draw play, but the this is Penn State, folks. The Penn State defensive line holds strong, but a couple plays later, just getting embarrassed. Is that Michael Vick? Is this Madden NFL 2004? Scrambling around the end for the touchdown. Akeel Lynch looking like Jerome Bettis 2004. Running people over, staying on his feet, picking up first downs. Hackenberg throwing it to Lewis, who breaks a tackle on the play action. He's down inside the 30. Penn State looking to get back at a 2-score lead here as they hand it off to Lynch. He's got some green, and he's got the first down. A nice ankle tackle there by TCU, saving a bigger gain. And here's Lynch busting it out. The big man spin move. He's got the corner, and he gets crunched. That didn't make any sense. But either way, sets this 1st and goal play. And Hackenberg, did he turn the wrong way? Did the running back go to the wrong side? That was ugly. 3rd and goal now. The handoff to Lynch on what could have been a passing situation, but instead he bulldozes his way in. It's 21-7. A little bit later on, it's another pick. It's Wooten. I think that might be his 3rd on the season. That's pretty good for a middle linebacker. Sets up another Kyle Carter touchdown. TCU down by 21 with a minute left in the 2nd quarter, but some crazy things are about to happen here before halftime. A nice little pass, some decent blocks, and down inside Penn State territory already. Allen scrambles out. This time Williams commits. He probably wishes he wouldn't have done that as he leaves Josh Doxson wide open, and it's a touchdown, a 2-score lead. Hackenberg trying to get that one back, throwing it deep again to Carter. He can't jump, but TCU's safety can, and that's an interception. Under 20 seconds to go. You've seen this play before. And the big juke and a touchdown. And TCU is right back in it. Once a 3-score game. Now it's 28-21 into the 2nd half, and TCU with the ball to start things off. Penn State, though, able to hold them. Forces the punt. Can't do much with it. Back with it is TCU, and more of the Michael Vick show. The white Michael Vick getting crunched on the run, but picking up big yards. Tough to stop on the day. Penn State was struggling to come up with a game plan to shut down that quarterback scramble. They tried a few times there. They were successful with a big sack. Brings up a 3rd and long. TCU trying to even the score here, throwing it down the middle. Probably a good thing that was off the mark, as it could have likely been intercepted if it was closer to the receiver. The field goal looked like it might have sliced out, but it was able to curve back in. Penn State gets the ball back, trying to increase this 4-point lead. Lynch, the workhorse, getting it, picking up the 1st down. Hackenberg on 3rd and long, throws that long hitch route. Oh, but Hamilton, he came back for the ball a little bit too aggressively and took himself out of the 1st down. Forced a punt. TCU with the ball now. 2nd and 6. Gets the 1st down. Moving across the 50. Now inside of the 4th quarter. 7 minutes to go. The running game, they're not giving up on it. Trying to keep Penn State honest. Starts to scramble, that rethinks it's a completion and a big hit, but he picks up the 1st down. And now 2nd and 8. And can't quite get the sack. Williams saves it down at the 1. 1st and goal, and an easy touchdown as TCU takes the 3-point lead with 5 minutes to go. Penn State not giving up. They're playing some inspired football. Trailing for the first time today, once leading 28-7, now losing 28-31. A couple of passes, a couple of runs. Akeel Lynch down inside the 35. It's 3rd and 6 now. Hackenberg drops back. This time fires it over. Oh, that could have been picked off. The DB overplayed it a little too aggressively. 1st and 10 now. They commit to the run, and Kyle Carter is wide open. He ran right up the seam, caught the touchdown. TCU, Evans doing his thing again, scrambling around, getting hit, but he got the 1st down. Down by 4, a little over 2 minutes to go. The slant pass on 3rd and 7 picks up the 1st down. That's a big conversion. The handoff, not giving up on the run. Look at this wise play calling. TCU moving the ball down the field well, 1.5 minutes. Scrambles out, throws it deep. He's open. Oh, it looked like he caught it. But then Williams came up with it for Penn State. I guess it was incomplete. But nonetheless, on 3rd and 7, it's a completion as TCU switching up from the quarterback scrambles, pulling up and throwing it to the slot receiver. 2nd and 13. Now it's that same play, and it's a touchdown. Not looking good for Penn State. Later on, it's 3rd and 15, down by 3. Hackenberg scrambles, 9 seconds, 8 seconds. They've got 3 timeouts, and they call one with 7. They've got time for one more play to get into field goal position. They run it. 4 vertical, 5 verts, and it's completed. Brings up a field goal opportunity. It looks like it's about a 48-yarder. TCU calls timeout. They're going to try to ice the kicker. I believe Joe Julius, number 99, is in. We can't hardly see what we're doing. He punches it, and it slices right down the middle as time expires. We're going to overtime. As promised, we've got extra football. Penn State Comes out. They call tails. It's Eds, so you know TCU's going to choose to play defense first. Penn State's going to get the ball. Interesting strategy here. Starting off from the 25, moving in. Hackenberg audibles. Moving around some guys. Changing the play up a little bit. TCU brings some pressure. He completes the pass, does Hackenberg. Leads to a second and inches. Penn State punches it up in there with Akeel Lynch, who gets the first down. Now it's 1st and 10. Suspecting the run. A great time to run play action. Hackenberg rolls out and he hits Carter for the touchdown. Penn State's up by 7. They've got the lead, and now they've got to play defense, assuming they can punch through the extra point here, which you would think they could after that big clutch field goal to send it to overtime. The kick's up and it's good. So 7-point lead. TCU with the ball now. Penn State, how are they going to defend? The scramble. Oh, check it out. It's a sack. They finally shut it down. What a time to come up with the big sack. Sickles. He does it again. He set him up and he did it again. It's 3rd and 25. Allen is ticked off. He is mad at himself. Now it's 3rd and 25. He scrambles out. He's got some room. He throws it up. And, oh, that one was close to being picked. Possibly even defensive pass interference, but he was playing the ball. Either way, it's a no call, and it's 4th and 25. Can Penn State hold them to win the game, or will they get the first down or possibly more? He throws it up deep, and it's knocked away. The Nittany Lions come away with the victory in overtime on the road. A huge win for Penn State. Number 21, Penn State taking down number 6, TCU. Statistically, TCU had a little bit of an edge because of the big scrambles, because of the running game of Allen. Passing-wise, Penn State with the edge, though. Hackenberg had a really good day today. 5 touchdowns, only that 1 interception early on that opening drive. The box score was crazy looking. 21 points apiece in the second quarter, hardly anything in the third, and firing on all cylinders in the fourth and then beyond that. Just a great contest. The statistics really showed what each team was about. A lot of runs by Penn State, a lot of short passes as well, and then TCU with the scrambles, as well as keying on Josh Doxson, the wide receiver. Allen had a decent game. So did Hackenberg. Kyle Carter, a monster game with 4 touchdowns. Denzel Johnson with 3 tackles and a pick. And Garrett Sickles, the DN, coming up big with 3 sacks, 2 of them in overtime. What a huge victory for Penn State as they take down TCU. It's a much-needed break in a bye week now for Penn State as they get to focus on recruiting before finishing out the rest of the year with what I believe is like 7 or 8 consecutive games in a row, all against user opponents, before leading in to what we hope is bowl week and maybe even something better. So check back soon for the next update. You won't want to miss it. It's more of the Dope Swag Money League, and we'll see you then. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like, comment, or share below, and subscribe if you haven't. And next time you're shopping online at Amazon or eBay, use the links I've provided in the description below to help support my channel. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.